Now, the multi-crore Bitcoin scam in Karnataka intensifying. Congress has alleged that an Intel officer was present during its press conference in Bengaluru. On Wednesday, during a press conference, an Intel officer was spotted by a Congress worker and was politely requested to leave the press conference. The Grand Old Party has accused the BJP of double standards and questioned the presence of an intelligence officer during its presser. Congress claimed that the Bombay government is worried about the crypto scam and its involvement in it. Earlier, an alleged Congress link with hacker Sri Krishna Ramesh emerged. BJP has hit at Congress. Karnataka Home Minister Araga Yanendra has claimed that Mohammad Nalapad won the Youth Congress elections with the help of hacker Ramesh. Karnataka Congress Working President Ishwar Khandre alleged that Araga Yanendra was wanted to make this an issue to divert attention. Meanwhile, Yediyurappa has made a tall claim that Prime Minister Modi is also looking into the Bitcoin issue and making attempts to take action.
It is none of his business. He is trying to divert the attention of the people from the scam, Bitcoin scam. He should explain. The country wants to know where are those Bitcoins which have been, in fact, collected by police. Is it an issue? He is making a non-issue as an issue. What this is an organization election, is an internal matter of the Congress party. So we demand, that's the reason why we are demanding that this investigation should be done under the under the supervision of the Supreme Court judge. Truth should come out.
Bitcoin ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೇ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ರು ಸಹ ಅವರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಧಾನಿ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ದಾಖಲೆಗಳಿದ್ರು ಯಾವುದೇ ಪಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ದಾಖಲೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ನಿಶ್ಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಯಾರನ್ನು ಮುಚ್ಚಿಡೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರಿಗೂ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಉದ್ಭವ ಆಗೋದು. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
So you need to ask the CM why in a press conference why is a plainclothesman coming here from the intelligence department? It's very clear why they are diverting, because everybody is hand in glove in it, everybody is neck deep in it,
including police officers,
everybody.
ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅವರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಹಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನಲ್ಪಾಡ್ ಅವ್ರ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಶ್ರೀಕಿ ಹ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಸರ್.
ನಮ್ಮ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆದಿದ್ದು.
ಹೌದು.
ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅಷ್ಟು ವೋಟ್ಗಳು ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ.
ಹೌದು.
ನಾವು ಅವತ್ತೇ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ತಕರಾರು ಪತ್ರವನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ. ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಹ್ಯಾಕಿಂಗ್ ನಿಂದ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅನುಮಾನ ಇದೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಇದನ್ನು ವಿಚಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಅಂದ್ರು ನನಗೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವೇನ್ ಪತ್ರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ.
ಓಕೆ.
ಅದನ್ನ ಆ ಪತ್ರನ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಪೊಲೀಸಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಿಸಿ.
ಓಕೆ.
ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಈಗ ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಾನು ಶಿಖಿ ಹೆಸರೇನು ಹೇಳಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಶಿಖಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡುವಾಗ ಹ್ಯಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಹಿಂಗಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ಸಿನ ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಶಿಖಿನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದು. ಯಡಿಯೂರಪ್ಪನವರು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ, ಯಾರೇ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಇದನ್ನ ಕಡಾಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಕೊಡಿ, ಪ್ರೈಮ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್.
ಖಂಡಿತ ಖಂಡಿತ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಇಡಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಇಡಿ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇಂಟರ್ಪೋಲ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದಿದೀವಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
ಎಲ್ಲಾ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಮತ್ತು ರಾಜ್ಯ ಎರಡೂ ಸರ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಮುಕ್ತವಾಗಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಸಾಕ್ಷ್ಯಾಧಾರಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಗೇಮ್ ಬೇರೆ, ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಬೇರೆ.
ಓಕೆ. ಅದೇ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಏನೋ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೂತಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಸರ್ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಸಭೆಗಳಿಗೂ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು.
ಹೌದು.
ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಏನು ಸಹಜ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಸಭೆಗೂ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸ್ತಾರೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
Let's go across to Nolan Pinto reporting on this from Bengaluru. Nolan, take us through all the latest in the story.
Well, the latest as of now is the startling allegations made by the Home Minister stating that the Karnataka Youth Congress election that was held online was in fact hacked. Now, yesterday, when he spoke, he said that most probably Shriki had a hand in it. But today when he spoke to my colleague Nagarjun, he says that he never mentioned Shriki's name. He only said that it could have been hacked by anybody else. Now, when we brought this matter to the Congress for their reaction, they say that it's good that the Home Minister has actually come out with these allegations. But first, before investigating the internal matters of the Congress, he would be wise, or it would be wise for him to investigate his own party leaders, because a complaint, according to DK Shivkumar, he says that a complaint has been written to the Prime Minister against many senior BJP leaders, including the Chief Minister, including the BJP party president right here in Karnataka. He says that let the Home Minister take a suo motu action against these leaders first before pointing fingers at the Congress. But that's not to say that the Youth Congress elections that took place online was clean. In fact, there was a lot of controversies regarding that particular election, with Nalapad securing a majority of the votes, Ramaya not getting those numbers. He said that in the recounting, he actually lost some 20,000 odd votes. So that was an extremely controversial election that took place online. And hence now you can clearly see the Home Minister wading into this controversy.
All right, thanks so much for joining us on that, Nolan, and taking us through all the latest there. The fight over the Karnataka multi-crore Bitcoin scam exploding. Charge sheet filed by the Bengaluru police claiming a link between Congress MLA's son Mohammad Nalapad and hacker Sri Krishna Ramesh. India Today exclusively speaks to Mohammad Nalapad, and Nolo Printo brings you that report.
Karnataka Bitcoin scam gets murkier. An alleged Congress link with hacker Sri Krishna Ramesh, alias Shriki, has emerged now. India Today has accessed the Bitcoin scam charge sheet filed by the Bengaluru police. The charge sheet claims links between hacker Sri Krishna and Congress MLA N.A. Harris's son, Mohammad Nalapad. According to the charge sheet, Shriki introduced Mohammad Nalapad to Robin Khandelwal at the ITC Gardenia Hotel. Robin was close associate of Shriki, who used to cash bitcoins after taking commission. Speaking exclusively to India Today, Nalapad admitted knowing Shriki but denied any wrongdoing.
If I say that I do not know him, it is a lie. We know him, and during 2016-17, he became my brother's friend. After that, he became my friend later. Because he was my brother's friend, we used to say hi, hello, we used to meet here and there. And we live in the center of the city, and everybody knows us, and we know everyone there. After 2018, in his voluntary statement itself, it is written that there was no relationship after that. Nowhere in the charge sheet or nowhere in any of the document it says that we have done any crime. Knowing someone cannot be a crime, and we have not done anything beyond that.
The Karnataka unit of Congress, which first raised the Bitcoin scam, now finds itself in a tight corner.
If the BJP government is inefficient in investigating the whatever is the allegations of the made by us, then they should step down. If Congress people are involved, tell us who, reveal the names. But why is BJP hesitating to reveal the names?
CM Basavaraj Bommai had accused Congress of keeping a non-issue alive.
ಏನಾದರೂ ದಾಖಲೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇಡಿ ಕೊಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೊಲೀಸರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಿ ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗೂ ಗಂಭೀರವಾಗಿ ಪರಿಗಣಿಸಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಹುರುಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮುಂದಿನ ತನಿಖೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
So they are failing in setting a narrative?
See, there is no question of setting narrative. There is no story. So how can you set a narrative there?
The Bitcoin scam accused Shriki was arrested on November 17th in a drug case. Shriki is wanted in a wide range of cases, including hacking gaming and government websites dealing in bitcoins on the dark web, buying drugs from abroad, as well as physical assault. The investigation has sparked a political war in the state, with the opposition accusing the BJP government of a cover-up. They claim the whole scam runs into hundreds of crores. With Nolan Pinto in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today.